All of my sexual fantasies involve handcuffs.
Oh. So wait. Are you the one putting on the handcuffs, or are you handcuffed?
No, to be clear, I'm always putting on the handcuffs.
Oh.
I'm going to break the break, take you straight out to Los Angeles. This is Nick Hanna, the U.S. Attorney in Los Angeles, announcing charges against Attorney Michael Avenatti.
Has returned a 36-count indictment against Attorney Michael Avenatti. The charges now being alleged against Mr. Avenatti can be broken down into 4 general categories.
He's Donald Trump's worst nightmare, Michael Avenatti.
Joining us once again is Michael Avenatti.
Let's bring in Michael Avenatti.
Michael Avenatti. Michael Avenatti.
Michael Avenatti, thank you very much.
He's out there saving the country.
Don Meacham says he may be the savior of the republic.
You are something of a folk hero now.
I owe Michael Avenatti an apology. I've been saying enough already, Michael. I've seen you everywhere. What do you have left to say? I was wrong, brother. You have a lot to say.
First, wire fraud, related to the theft of millions of dollars from 5 clients, including a paraplegic man who agreed to a multi-million-dollar settlement, but has received only a fraction of the money, despite the fact that Mr. Avenatti received the full settlement amount over 4 years ago.
I am just dying to hear what you think.
These people all like you.
I'm the only person right here Donald Trump fears more than Robert Miller.
We think you guys are the tip of the spear that's going to take down Donald Trump.
Michael Avenatti's a beast.
Okay, that's true.
And
he's a beast.
He's a beast.
I hand it to her, and I hand it to Michael Avenatti.
Second, tax fraud, including failing to file income tax returns for himself and his law firm. Mr. Avenatti also allegedly took steps designed to obstruct an IRS collection, hide his coffee company's income, and prevent the IRS from collecting on a series of tax liens and levies filed since 2017.
And I don't care if you're on the right or the left or the center or where you line up politically, we cannot have a system in which people that are seeking the highest office in the land are lying to the American public. We just can't stand for it.
This guy is guilty. We have him dead to rights, and I'm looking forward to him spending the rest of his life in prison. There's no question about it. He can cry all he wants. Those cries or those tears are out of fear and despair, because he knows that finally, after nearly 3 decades, he's caught. He's not going anywhere.
You're facing, if convicted on all of these charges, up to the rest of your life in prison. Are you nervous?
I am nervous. I'm concerned. I'm scared.
But he has a bigger calling here. That being a lawyer is minimal compared to what he's doing.
No one has talked tougher directly to Donald Trump on TV than Michael Avenatti, and Donald Trump is afraid to mention his name.
That's fascinating.
Donald Trump is terrified of Michael Avenatti.
He gives Trump a run for his money more than anybody else, Michael Avenatti.
Existential threat to the Trump presidency.
The Democrats could learn something for you. You are messing with Trump a lot more than they are.
Third, bank fraud. That Mr. Avenatti received 3 loans from a Mississippi bank based on applications supported by phony tax returns.
He has no doubt created sheer panic in Donald Trump's very fragile mind.
And is he really thinking about running for president?
Michael Avenatti is absolutely the hope of the Democratic Party. He is the future.
One reason why I'm taking you seriously as a contender is because of your presence on cable news.
You look at the field of Democrats right now, and Avenatti's the one who stands out.
If they decide they value a fighter most,
Yes.
people would be foolish to underestimate Michael Avenatti.
I have always said that they need a fighter.
And fourth, bankruptcy fraud. Mr. Avenatti has repeatedly lied to the bankruptcy court, to the bankruptcy trustee, and to his creditors by failing to report income his bankrupt firm was receiving.
Michael Avenatti has been a good trial lawyer, very good trial lawyer, very successful, good at taking on corporations. He's done well for his clients, and he's done well for himself as a result of that.
Look, I mean, we're going to continue to use the media. I think we've used it with great success.
And if anyone has been paying attention over the last 6 to 7 months, they know that I do not traffic in nonsense or rumor.
Because money generated from one set of crimes was used to further other crimes, typically in the form of payments designed to string along victims so as to prevent Mr. Avenatti's financial house of cards from collapsing.
I utilize facts and evidence that they have been caught lying to the American people. The president has been caught on Air Force One lying to the American people.
I do think that that Trump is afraid of you and afraid of Mueller.
The mainstream media really and truly showing its bias, liberal bias, once again tonight. Fame-loving attorney Michael Avenatti reportedly appeared more than 200 times. It's a lot of TV work, huh? On CNN and MSNBC, but is now, what do you know, missing in action from both networks after his arrest on felony domestic violence charges last week.
And then you have this other con artist, Avenatti, come out with another beauty today.
Well, you know, if anyone knows a con, I guess it would be Donald Trump, based on the last 2 years, Chris. You know, look, this guy has zero credibility in the eyes of most Americans and certainly in the eyes of the world. He's a habitual liar. I have a message for Donald Trump this morning. We are going to work morning, noon, and night to make sure that he is held accountable.
Adult film star Stormy Daniels today was ordered to pay President Trump nearly $293,000 for legal fees.
You know, Lawrence, the only ambulance that I have ever chased in my nearly 18-year legal career is the one that I'm chasing right now, driven by Rudy Giuliani, and that's the ambulance trying to save this presidency that is about to be announced DOA.
I am your voice.
Well, wait until we actually accomplish something in the coming months.
Okay, well, that's a good attitude.
I think I would like to put the handcuffs on Donald Trump.
Listen, let me tell you, I just started this keto diet. All my fantasies revolve around carbs.